The house was supposed to be our fresh start. After the miscarriage, after the hospital visits, after my wife's depression reached a point where she couldn't even look at the baby clothes, we needed change. So we moved. A quiet house in the countryside. Isolated, silent, too silent. We were warned that it had a history, but we didn't care. We were desperate for peace, but peace never came. Instead, we got room 209. The house only had 4 rooms: living room, kitchen, bedroom, and what we were told was a storage room. It had no door, just a wall that didn't quite match the rest. Fresh paint, slightly off shade, like someone had sealed something away. Curious, I knocked. It echoed, hollow. That night, I dreamt of a child's voice, faint, calling from inside the wall. "Please, I'm still here." A week later, I came home to find a hole in that wall, a perfect child-sized square. My wife said she didn't do it, but inside, I saw something wrapped in a sheet. It was a doll, porcelain, perfectly preserved, curled in a fetal position, like it had been buried. When I touched it, it was warm, and something strange happened. My wife, who hadn't smiled in weeks, suddenly laughed, and she held the doll like it was alive. She named it Lena. At first, it seemed harmless. She talked to the doll during meals, sang lullabies again, set a small crib in the bedroom, just for Lena. I didn't argue. She needed healing, and if this helped, so be it. But then, the house changed. The temperature dropped. Mirrors fogged over with no explanation. The clocks froze every day at 2:09 a.m., and at night I'd hear footsteps running down the hallway. Light, playful, like a child. We had no children, not anymore. I started locking the storage room, but every morning it would be open again. The hole now a full doorway, the wallpaper peeled away like flesh, the air thick with dust and something else, something sweet and rotten. Inside I found toys, old, broken, arranged in a circle. At the center, the doll, smiling. Its eyes followed me now, and its head turned on its own when I walked away. I begged my wife to throw it away. She screamed at me, accused me of trying to kill our daughter. I reminded her that we had lost the baby, that Lena wasn't real. Her reply chilled my blood. "She's more real than you." I began sleeping on the couch. I locked the doll in a chest. I buried that chest in the woods. I even salted the ground. But the next morning I woke to find it back in the crib, this time with a new dress, hand-stitched, red. And on the pillow beside her was a note written in my wife's handwriting. "Room 209 welcomes her home." I checked the blueprints of the house. There was no room 209, no second floor, nothing. Yet I heard footsteps above our bedroom at night, running, laughing. And when I called a contractor to inspect the ceiling, he found a sealed attic no one had ever mentioned. Inside, drawings, hundreds of them. Childlike scribbles of a girl with black eyes and a stitched mouth. In every picture, she stood in the same room, room 209, surrounded by dolls that watched. That night, my wife vanished. No note, no sound, just gone. Except for a trail of small, muddy footprints leading up the stairs to the attic. And inside, the doll, alone, cradling a piece of my wife's nightgown. It's been 3 weeks. I still live in the house. The police found no leads, no signs of foul play. But I know the truth. I hear her singing sometimes. Not my wife, the child, Lena. She sings lullabies from behind the walls. The same lullabies my wife used to sing, and every night at 2:09 a.m., the door creaks open. Room 209 calls, and I'm too afraid to answer, because I know that if I step inside, I might not come out.